لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سوى لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله وحده والصلاة والسلام على من لا نبي بعده، ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، ونشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله سيد الأنبياء وخاتم المرسلين. أحمدك ربي على كل قضائك وجميع قدرك، حمد الرضا بحكمك لليقين بحكمتك، وأصلي وأسلم على خير خلقك ونور عرشك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Brothers and sisters in Islam, respected viewers, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and ahlan wa sahlan, and welcome to our program. Let me begin my program with our dua to Almighty Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala. May Allah grant shifa to all our mothers and our sisters and our brothers in Islam. May Allah grant them speed recovery. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward the family of the sick people, ajr and sabr. And may Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala grant our marhumin Jannatul Firdaus. Allahumma aghfir lahum warhamhum wa rawihhum fil Jannah. Rabbi irhamhuma Kama Rabbayani Saghira. Brothers and sisters in Islam, once again we welcome you and shukran jazilan for your emails and SMSs. And today I got so many of the requests of our mothers and our sisters and our viewers. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you for that trust you gave it to us. And shukran jazilan for your comment on behalf of our friends here on ITV. We say Jazakumullah that you're watching our program. I'm very happy that you always request more topic and more discussion. May Allah reward you, and may Allah reward all my friends behind the camera and all our friends who's helping us on that program, from Brother Farhad Omar, Brother Mahmoud and Imtiaz, and Dr. Muhammad Adam and Ahmad Adam and family, and all our friends, my camera operator and my sound engineer and all our editors. May Allah reward them, inshallah. Now, when we discuss about modesty and shyness, the long message that the children nowadays, or the young people nowadays, they don't have haya. Haya is modesty. We find the girl put her photo on Facebook, on Instagram. You find the children, they're putting the naked photo, and they don't have that type of haya, and we have to implement that ibadah which Rasulullah recommended for the ummah, that haya. Haya is modesty, to feel, have that modesty, to have that decent reaction when you do something which is not accepted. Even sometimes some halal action, we got haya. Haya come from hay, life. You are life. They call it Hawa. She got modesty, haya. When they ate from the tree, it was a big problem for her, only her and her husband. But she got haya, that's why they call it Hawa. Some people in our life now, they don't have haya, as we have haya on their behalf. We feel shy that they are doing that. The women, she can't take it. You say, how come you are in a mall or in a wedding, and you find some people doing some action or wearing some sort of clothes, you feel shy, not him. And some people, when you discuss something with him, he's uttering some word, you feel shy, not him. Him, he doesn't find any problem. We got a hadith about haya, modesty. Anyhow, let's talk about how many type of haya we have to have. And we teach our children that haya. Haya is a modesty, not shyness. Shyness is sickness. They call it khajal. Khajal is you become nervous. And that one here will never use it as sign of iman. Khajal, someone married, he don't want to sleep with his wife because he feels shy. Or that man, he said, no, I can't read salah on an open place like this because people are going to watch me, I feel shy. But when you go to the beach, swim on a swimming pool or on the sea, he strap his clothes and where's the shyness? He feels shy to make dhikr or to stand on salah, or to ask Maulana one question, but he jump on the stage and dance and listen to, no, that is not, that is sickness now. That is sickness, is a faulty. We're talking about haya, that haya which Allah approved it as a sign of iman and taqwa. Right. We got haya min Allah, that modesty. You got that haya because of Allah. Why? Allah sees me. Alam ya'lam bi anna Allah yara. Doesn't He see when you commit a sin that Allah is watching you? Allah, if He's a little baby, watch you, you will stop that thing. You can't change your clothes in front of your younger son or your sister or brother. So what about Allah Rabbul Izzat is watching you? That's why the person who commits a sin, while he knows that Allah watch him, we call him a temporary kafir, a disbeliever, because he ignored the existence of Allah or the presence of Allah. We call him asi. Asi, a disobedience, he doesn't put in consideration that Allah is watching him. And the ulama said, وَلَا تَجْعَلُ اللَّهَ أَهْوَنَ النَّاظِرِينَ إِلَيْكَ. Do not count Allah as the lowest one who's watching you. You close the window, you close the door, and you did not close the door of Allah because He's watching you. Then, if you don't feel, don't have that haya from Allah, it's a sin. It's a sin because Allah sees you. So if you feel that He does not see you, is a problem now. Or if you feel that He sees you but He's not important, you don't put in consideration, also it's a sin. Then some people, they exceed that level of modesty or that haya, and he celebrate after he commit a sin. So smile and feel happy and get pleased after he commit a sin is like winning. لها ما كسبت وعليها ما اكتسبت. He feel that he's gained profit. اكتسبت means gain. Right. People, they got worse than that. They don't have that haya from Allah. They don't get haya for people. And now he spoke about it. So he's still saying, I did this, I did that. فَضَحَ نَفْسَهُ. The ulama said, وَفَرَحُكَ عِنْدَ الذَّنْبِ وَذِكْرِكَ لَهُ بِأَلْفِ ذَنْبِ. And 1,000 sin after that. You commit a sin and you're telling your friend, Allah did cover you. And now you expose yourself. So now you don't deserve the mercy of Allah and the rahmat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then we got another modesty, and we got so much concern about it in the day of Qiyamah. They call the day of Qiyamah al-Fadihah, the day of exposing. And we are unable to take the expose or the scandal or that people blackmail us in that small dunya and small community. What about when your secret be displayed in front of the entire creation of Allah, in front of your entire family, Rasulullah, Malaika? That is a big one. So that's, they call it Al-Fadiha. Amongst the names of Allah is Sattar, the one who conceal and cover your secret on the day of Qiyamah. So you must put in consideration on the day of Hashr, when Allah exposed the person, may Allah save us of this one, and then يَوْمَ يَفِرُّ الْمَرْءُ مِنْ أَخِيهِ. The day the person will flee and run away and slip away from his own brother. Why? Because you're going to be exposing day. There is a problem there. My father going to know my secret. And I'm telling you, my young boys and girls and my brothers, our mayyit in the grave already knows, especially parents, already knows our a'mal, because al-waladu min amali abiyah. The son is the act of his father. So when you commit a sin here, it's counted as a sin for your father because he did not teach you the manner and he's away, malaika are telling him. Right. Today's ayah, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولو ترى إذ المجرمون ناكسوا رؤوسهم عند ربهم. If you would have seen how the sinner or the kafir bow down, lower his head before Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala because of haya. When your manager, your boss, your father coach you, and you look down and see the people on in a crime program and see how they hide the face. And the lady come out from the court, or the man, he just hide his face and stop the camera What is that? He doesn't want to be exposed. And that is in dunya, limited number. What about in akhirah? Then we got another haya, modesty, from the situation that Rasulullah is going to stand in front of you and demand and ask his right. I gave you Islam. I gave you, you know how many Sahaba died to just give you Islam easily. Now you get Islam and you abuse it like that. And you waste Islam like this. Your name is Muhammad, but this action is what? So our Nabi Muhammad is going to blame you on the day of Qiyamah, and because you did neglect the right of Rasulullah, one of the right of Rasulullah is Sunnah. Why you did not implement my Sunnah? Then we got another haya, it's called haya al-jinaya. What is haya al-jinaya? After you commit a sin, you must run for the solution. You can't just rely on a day. You must cover up and try to recover from that problem. Find a way. If your finger get hurt, you don't leave it. You run for a doctor or someone can help you to stop that bleeding and what. Now you already got the bleeding of sin. You are in a trouble. So look for the solution. So that's called haya al-jinaya. And then you got something that's called haya al-taqsir. When you see the person make qiyamul layl and someone reads salah, someone come out from Jum'ah, you lost your salah, people are hafizul Quran, people coming from Umrah, and you become odd, you did not even try to join them and try to accompany them, and you don't have any level of ibadah like that, that's also we feel shy and we feel guilty. So if you have this haya, you have iman with you. We ask Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah grant us that haya, all the type of haya, and grant our children modesty and haya, inshallah. Short break, we'll continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And once again, we ask Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah grant our people and ourselves that great ibadah and quality of iman. It's called modesty and haya. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward those who taught us this haya. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala fill the heart of the believer of haya, all the type of haya, inshallah. And then now we talk about why our children turning ugly like that. Because we're living on an environment now is very terrible poison around us. That media and internet and that lifestyle now snatching the haya from our life. The fitrat of human being is to feel to have that modesty. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he pass and find one brother shouting his brother because his brother got haya, got too much modesty, he tell him leave him as is, because that quality Allah likes it. Even for something is permissible, you feel that you have modesty, you're not allowed to do it. You got someone walk with a what you call a short trouser, and his aura is exposed. You see, you know, Sheikh is too hot. Where's the haya? Then we find the women in the front of her children walking like this, or they pathing, which is not allowed in Islam, together, on the front of the children or her sister or whatever. They go to the gym or to the sauna, or they do something. No, that is not allowed in Islam. Even if there is some permission for some act, our haya and our modesty doesn't allow us to say something, to wear something, or to utter something, or to practice something else. So why do we have that type of haya, the lack of haya, modesty? Number one, spread of transgression. The haram is spread now. Before, there was no media, there was no TV, there was no internet, so we don't know what is happening overseas. Now, they come live to our bedroom. So now it is spread. Another thing also, we don't do any action to stop that mass disease. You don't tell your daughter, hey, what are you doing? Why are you wearing this? Go inside, change. Well, how come you appear in front of your sister like that? No. You can't leave the bathroom open like that. Or how you say like that? You must. How you watching this thing? You can't do that. So they call it zajr. You must discipline the children from small that one here is out of negotiation. You can't. So we have, as a parents and as a leaders of the Ummah, we have to tell the children, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. We don't bless it. Another thing also, speaking about fahisha, speaking about immorality, encourage the people to know about it. Someone come on a program like mine and they say, let me tell you about who, and you start to give this. So now you wake up the sleeping dog. Now this child never know anything about that type of attitude or that type. You say, you know what happened? The people in America do like this, in France they do like that. You're already publishing, spreading the fahisha. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يُحِبُّونَ أَن تَشِيعَ الْفَاحِشَةُ فِي الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا. So we have to limit that thing, and we have to let the children, there's not common, so that they can feel shy. Another thing also, something is called a stupid and foolish freedom. No, it's not a freedom. To be rude is not a freedom of speech. To be in that type of, you have got to do what you want, and you say it's a freedom. This is our democracy, and there's nothing to do with the democracy. You can't harm me while you are practicing your freedom. You have to know where's your limit. And then the environment like that. You see neighbors, they see this, so the people like to copy and imitate. Another thing also, haram food. What's haram food about modesty? The more we feed our children haram food, they're going to be naked. Yes, because Allah gave us halal. When I say halal, lawful income. And you see, Adam alayhi salam, when he ate from the tree, what happened? We become naked. Why? Because of that tree. So why your wife is not wearing hijab? Why your children wearing that short skirt? Because you're feeding them some unlawful food or ta'am. Another thing also, we got something that's called genetic attitude. Some people, the children, they are like that, born with the genes of immorality. There is one here, we have to be very strict, and we bring them back to the normality. So the child, you want to do like this, your son woke up without tops, or you just woke up with the underwear in the front of his, to say, you know what, go inside, but you can't walk on the street like this, in front there is, and you teach him the haya, and you instruct him to do haya. Then, sign of Qiyamah. Nabi Muhammad said, sign of Qiyamah, yurfa'ul haya, that modesty will be left from the community, and then especially from the ladies. Now they talk as yakthur al-fuhsh, that rough words and speech is going to be there. So don't be one of the sign of Qiyamah. Then the nakhwa. Nakhwa, it means that person who's possessive, that person who got ghira, he will lose it. I always say like that, the man of the house, Allah will ask you about the attitude of the women. So Allah will ask you, because you have to do some action. You must stop that nonsense. Your daughter, may Allah protect all our daughters and our wives and sisters. You must monitor, and you put her under your control. Why? Because in the day of Qiyamah, you are the shepherd, you are the guardian. Allah will ask you, where you going, who's your friend, and how your wife wearing, and what clothes. You must put her in under your supervision, because you are responsible for that. Because sign of Qiyamah, Allah will snatch that possessive feeling from the head of the man. The head of the man, he will bless, or he will agree, or maybe he won't put any comment for what he's doing. The wife like that, where you find the man is dressing Islamic and his wife, no. You said, you are my akhirah. You love me, so don't harm me on the day of Qiyamah, because we are one piece. Any error you have, I'm going to pay for it. Brothers and sisters in Islam, as I said to you, we have to implement something that's called hishma, decency. Hishma is a decency. We have to tell the people, the nature, the fitrat of human being is to have this haya. Don't worry about that technology and that lifestyle and that I'm telling you. These people are digging now the end of their civilization by spreading that immorality, and then you will see. You will see the disease, you will see the social problem, you will see the family problem, you will see the economic problem because of that thing. And they call it freedom, progressing, civilization and all that. No, 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 no. The fitrat of human being, that look at the olden time of people, they were not like that. They call it Jahiliyatul Ula. The Jahiliyatul Ula, the first era of ignorance, before the religion of Islam, the women used to show their neck only the neck, but the scarf is there. And you will find in some Middle East countries, the non-Muslim are wearing also that, because the environment, the society forced them to have this haya and modesty. But because of the media and that technology and all that, it's a very heavy task in front of the educators, parents, to bring that haya, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward anyone who try to bring that modesty to the community or to the family, so you implemented it. I got some hadith here. Al-haya'u min al-iman. Al-haya is iman. Wal-imanu fil jannah. And iman will take you to jannah. So you cannot claim that you are a believer if you don't have that haya, that modesty. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Al-haya'u wal-imanu qurana. Haya and belief, faith are together. إذا رفع أحدهما رفع الآخر. One is disappear, the other one disappear. So don't tell me she's dressing like that, but she got a good heart and mashallah. No, 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 no. Because you see now, Iman and this one, they are together. Then Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself, he had haya. Okay, look at Uthman radiallahu anh. Sayyidina Uthman radiallahu anh, he never passed standing. Sayyidina Ali karramallahu wajhah, may Allah honor his face, because he never looked at his private part since he became baligh till he died. Sayyidina Uthman ibn Affan, the angels feel shy from him. Can you believe that? I mean, you got that haya and modesty. Why? I don't know. I want to die and meet this man. The angel, normally we feel shy from the angel, but not the other way around. Definitely you got a special level of modesty and haya. That's why Malaika, Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself feel shy from, you got that modesty from Uthman radiallahu anh. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam was stretching his leg, and his chin, his leg was uncovered. So Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq came talk to him. He never hold his leg or pull his leg, never even cover. And Sayyidina Abu Bakr went away. Sayyidina Umar came and asked him something. When Sayyidina Uthman enter, our Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam hold his legs and cover and sit still and sit properly. So they ask, Ya Rasulullah, say, no, the Malaika feel shy from that one. We got modesty from that one. So what about me? So we ask Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah bring the haya back to our home and our community and our society, and may Allah grant us a lovely ibadah. It's called haya. Short break, we'll continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And once again, we say shukran jazilan for your comment. Our special dua for our daughters and our sisters and our respected Muslim ladies, those who are looking for a decent husband. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant them a salih husband and company, so that he can increase their iman, inshallah. It's very hard for us when we see some sisters say, make dua that she must marry. And in our community, I don't know what's wrong. The unmarried man become like shaitan. So it's like he got faulty, or he's incomplete. And I got one request from an elderly mother. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant her barakah and grant her health. She's unmarried. And she's now 60 years. She never married. And she said, Shaykh, they tell me that my iman is incomplete. Now we know that the anis, we call it anis, the Spencer. I don't know, you people call it, she missed the boat, or I don't know what. There is nothing is called boat. We believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala write for you the road, you walk on it. If he's married or unmarried, but the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is to marry. Now we got two type of women, under attack in our community. A divorcee woman, and that Spencer or that girl who did not get, or that girl who missed the boat. I don't know why you call it miss the boat. She will pick up another boat. So as a final boat, I don't know why these people call her miss the boat. I don't know. Right. So mutallaqa, a divorced woman, and anis, the girl who did not get married and she reached a certain age. Now the ulama said these people receiving a hard time from the community, because sometimes the divorce is from the men, but the community put the blame on the women. They say, no, why never work? Why has sisters divorced? Why have mothers divorced? What's wrong? But they never say why that man divorced that sister or that mother. So the ulama, they call it a forgotten type of women in our community. We don't discuss their matter. We don't feel sorry for them. And even the program and media, they don't talk about this because they find it as a faulty. It's like an error or a shameful thing in the community. And talaq become common. Shaking the arsh of Allah now, it's a common. Abghadul halal, the worst halal. We try not to let the women get divorced. But what about the men who just divorced? Many women been divorced long time ago, but they never know why. Because this man is tired, this tiredness is called divorce. Someone has said, no, I want to marry another one. He create a problem and he divorce, and is giving a big harm and hurt in the heart of the woman. So sometimes divorce is a solution. It's not faulty. If it's really a sunnah divorce, or there's nothing it's called sunnah divorce, it was a solution. It was a solution. Nabi Muhammad never divorced. Sayyidina Umar ibn Khattab, they asked him, your wife is troubling you, divorce. He said, no, I'll never divorce. A real man doesn't divorce the women, fix the women. That's why we said, a real mechanic, he doesn't ask you to go and buy the spare wheel. Literally, give me the old one, I'll make a plan. Now he dig and he fix and he put it there. Now you get tired of your wife and divorce. You get tired of your husband and divorce. Oh, that is replacement like this? No. And they say, they made a research, those who divorce because they are tired, they're looking for good one, they never get it. كانت جنتي فخرجت منها. It wasn't my Jannah, and then I walk away from it. I lost the key. I can't get it there. It's very painful situation after the women with this man for many years. They know the secret of one another. They were very physically were together under one blanket, and then it become haram for him. And then they walk away and she must start life with another man. It's very difficult also to hear that your daughter or your sister get divorced, children suffering, and you break the family ties, and you did let one Muslim woman suffer. Never mind she's your ex-wife, what you did let. Right? And then ulama, they spoke about the reason of divorce. Right? But we don't talk about what is the next step after divorce, because community look at these women as the crook of the man. That lady, she was a wife of someone. Then she used to come to your house and what they call it, muhsana. Muhsanat means secure. Then she get divorced. She come to visit that lady, say, don't come again here. Why are you going to hunt my husband? You're going to steal my husband? You're going to do this? So people put some observation there. Right. So we have to talk about the life and the condition of life to the divorcee women after divorce, how we can help and how can we settle her and we give her a decent life. Right. As I said, she did not ask divorce. She received the divorce, she did not shake the arsh of Allah. The men who give divorce, if the women ask divorce and force the husband, she's shaking the arsh of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah did not name it as a talaq divorce. They call it tasrih. What is tasrih? Combing the hair, the curly hair, gently and softly. Pull the comb on the hair nicely till it go out. Please don't let the comb stuck and your child cry and take hair like this on a comb or on a brush. No, no, no. Try to make a plan to release it. Bi ihsan, bi ihsan. Problem of the divorced women, that you're going to be a problem for her next sisters and daughter. The man come and propose the next girl, they say, but her sister's been divorced. People don't give us time to explain why she was divorced, or taqdeer, or Allah wanted this way. They say, no, this family, the girls are divorced too much. And then she block the marriage of the whole family girl because of that type of divorce. Most of the divorce was not for the deen of Allah. It was a revenge. You keep quiet or I divorce you. I give you. And the lady said, divorce me. She want to put the husband in trouble, or he want to put the wife in the trouble. Like the second wife. You know, you trouble me, I'm going to marry another one. No, I marry other. It's like punishing the first one. To marry a second one to solve a problem of the first one, not to put the first one on the trouble. And then, the most difficult fatwa is divorce. Most difficult fatwa is divorce. Ask the mufti, what is the tough fatwa you receive? You say, hey, when the man say 3 and 1, 1, 3, the muftis, he can't help, because now, final decision, forever. Sheikh, I was angry, you know, I got small children, please make a plan. What? They say, no, that is a big one, is the big one. Next one, if he give him a wrong answer, that person is going to live on zina till they die. It's not his wife. It won't be his wife again. So you said you want to just get a false answer, to live happy and two of you go to Jahannam, or you suffer here and then you go to Jannah. In our time when we were young, the divorce is like a mayyat, like a funeral in a family. People cry and we hide it and what. Nowadays, my friend said, good news, my son divorced. Why? They don't get along together. Why don't get? What do you mean get along? They don't love each other. Love each other on a honeymoon, 3 months. And you want these people love each other to judge? They say you will understand your wife after 8 years. Even if she's your own cousin. It's like that. You must live, you must experience, you must get a long period with her to understand one another. Right. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us the divorce, as I said, as a solution, not as a punishment. Just to solve one problem. And we are not here talking about the valid reason of divorce or what, but let me go to the Spencer, or that girl who missed the boat. Assalamu alaikum, Shaykh. Alaikum assalam. I got 3 proposals, but one boy I like him, but this boy doesn't want to come forward. Then I'm waiting for him. He doesn't make any further steps. So what's wrong? Now the people, they think there is a Jinnah day. So people make jadoo and witchcraft or blockage and what. The man doesn't want to come. So what must we do now? No, do you have any dua for this man to come? No, we don't tell men to let you marry you. We don't send jinn to capture this man to marry you. And what about if this man knows that you did make some witchcraft to catch him? Will he live with you after that? No. A decent marriage. You create the interest in yourself first to accept man irtadaytum deenahu wa khuluqahu fazawwijuhu. If you are happy with his deen and khuluq, so let him marry. You can send someone else, but not you. So this one, he said, what must I do, Sheikh? He's not educated enough. His financial status, he's a bit dark. And then this girl, shaitan, put on her head that she's too pretty and she's waiting for a movie star and to come and marry her. He said, my friend, there is something, it's called reality, fact, be realistic, marry the man of deen, marry the man of taqwa. The other quality, inshallah, you will get it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for those who want to marry, inshallah. Short break, we'll continue after the break. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, brothers and sisters in Islam. And once again, We make a special dua. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make it easy for those who want to marry. May Allah grant them a salih partner according to the kitab of Allah and the sunnah of Rasulullah. May Allah protect our girls, our daughters from any haram relationship. May Allah send from His side a salih boy to respect her and to increase her iman, inshallah. Again, for that girl, you people call it, she missed the boat, or she was no taqdeer, or there was a blockage. We don't believe that shaitan or jinn or any human being can stop the taqdeer of Allah tabarak wa ta'ala. Everyone, Allah wrote for him a way and he must walk for it. We got that Spencer is not her faulty. She's wearing hijab. She's very decent, good family, but no one knocked the door. Now in this case, Allah will question the parents and the community, because matchmaking is not always bad. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam married Khadija radiallahu anha by that. Fatima radiallahu anha and Ali ibn Abi Talib is like that. So Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Khadija radiallahu anha heard about him, that he's very honest, sadiq, ameen, and all the quality. She sent her friend Nafisa to put in his mind that he must marry, to adjust his direction. He said, "Oh Muhammad," he was not a prophet that time, "why you hate dunya? Don't you like to marry?" He said, "Yes, but I'm not ready." She said, "What about if I can help you for that?" He said, "No problem," because he does not want to stay without marriage. He said, "You're going to marry Khadija." He said, "Are you joking? You mocking me? I must marry my boss." He said, "No, come, I'll tell you." Then he took her to Khadija radiallahu anha. With a very decent way, she confronted him and said, "If you want to marry me, so go bring your family." So it was not from the back door. Then he called his uncle and his family, and it was a very decent, and she got what she wanted in a decent way. Why relatives, aunties, sisters can't put that? Now people say, "No, I don't want to get involved because something will go wrong. I'm not responsible, you're going to give me a headache." I said, "No, my friend, if you believe like that, so the man who washing the dead body also mustn't wash because you're going to go Jahannam." This. No. Or the imam shouldn't read. No. You do your part and leave the rest for Allah. Allah reward you, even if it goes wrong. Allah reward you for that halal effort. You facilitate and ease the halal way for the sister, and you're starting a home and family. And not every marriage goes wrong, so Allah will reward you for that. So the environment, the society, the people around you, they are responsible for that. And then we got another Spencer, is by her own fault. "No, not now. I'm studying master degree. No, after the PhD. This man is short, this one is dark. No, his mother like this, his father like that." Till she missed the boat. Yeah, you did miss. You the one who delayed for the boat, not anyone else. "Man irtadaytum dinahu wa khuluquhu fazawwijuh." If that man of deen and character and good manner come to you, Bismillah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, because you marry for the sake of Allah, Allah will give you good result. I promise you. Don't worry about that. Don't listen, because Allah said, ذَلِكُمُ الشَّيْطَانُ يُخَوِّفُ أَوْلِيَاءَ. Shaitan terrorize you for that till you become like that. And then we know that Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for man, he doesn't delay. There's no iddat for man. The man, his wife died today, he married, same day. So let's explain to that girl, after the age of 26, enough is enough. You did choose, and what's wrong? Your family are responsible. You're responsible to say, Bismillah. Sheikh, I'm worried that you're going to have a problem. You're going to be divorced. Let me tell you something. I don't like to expose people on TV. I was by a shop. Then the lady called me, Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. Alaikum assalam. Can I talk? I said, no problem. My daughter, make dua for this girl. I said, for what? He said, now she's 27, no boy come. And then, as you see, Sheikh, she's too fat. Can you believe? a mother talking in front of her daughter that the daughter is too fat. And then he said, yeah, I heard that lady said, I don't want to let my son marry your daughter because she's too fat. I said, how come you speak like this in front of the girl? You're breaking her heart. Every insan, لَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ فِي أَحْسَنِ تَقْوِيمٍ لَقَدْ كَرَّمْنَا بَنِي آدَمَ. We created everyone with his own beauty. The justice of Allah, Allah spread the fair amount of beauty to everyone. So Allah's الَّذِي أَحْسَنَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ خَلَقَ, the one who beautify every creation. Every creation is beautiful. So how come you say like that? Say, then the girl said, yeah, there is some proposal, but I tell them, you know what? You want to marry me? I like to go out. I like to go out. I don't like kitchen stuff. I want to be my own, or live by my own. And she put condition. She's messing the boat, and then she put in condition. How come you say like that? You say, tawakkaltu ala Allah, Bismillah, inshallah I will increase your iman. You can't put condition while you are like this. No, Sheikh, I must be, I must be straightforward. This is not straightforward. You're chasing the boy. The competition is tough. You got someone better than you. You're going to marry my friend. You did mess the boat by your own. So just make tawakkul Allah. Anyone you accept him of deen and akhlaq, Bismillah. Don't say his mother like this or his father like that. Don't wait for that movie star they're going to come to you, because you are not a movie star. And trust us, the movie star is just movie star on a screen, but in reality you see them. That's why we tell you, be realistic. Just go ahead. Bismillah, we marry for the sake of Allah. A decision, you have to make it. You must meet Allah with that one. And then if it goes well, alhamdulillah. If it doesn't go well, you've done your part, and Allah will let you recover from that, inshallah. Hani, one Sahabi is called Hani. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam want to propose her. He sent someone to tell her, I want to marry you. She said, tell Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, shukran, jazakallah, I can't marry you. Why? Because I have children and I must look after my children. So Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam make dua for her, because this lady, she was worried about the responsibility of the husband and responsibility of the children. Got many children, she want to give full attention to the children, and she want to marry a man, but this man is not normal man, is a Rasulullah. So imagine Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam call her to fetch water, and her son, the yatim child, call her to fetch water. If she said to the Nabi no, she reject the command of Rasulullah. Nabi is not the normal husband. She is in a trouble. Nabi Muhammad accepted that. He said, Khalas, you want that one? He said, no, I want to look after my little yatim children. So that's why Nabi Muhammad gave us a glad tidings that before he entered Jannah, one woman want to jump before him. So who are you? She said, I'm the one who refused to marry. For the pleasure of Allah, I used to look after the yatim and my children till they grow up. So Allah appreciated that, but it's not a must. She can marry, because some of the wife Rasulullah had the children, like Salama radiallahu anh. So Islam was fighting that type of late marriage or the delaying marriage, and he refused tabattul. There's no nuns in Islam. There's no that lady who stay virgin in Islam, no tabattul, no monks and nuns. Why? Because you can't say, no, I don't want to marry because I'm studying. No, you marry and you study. Then she said, I wait till the right person come. So now that lady was waiting for the right person. When the right person sees her, he said, you are not the right woman. So she was waiting for long till she find the right person, and the right person, he didn't accept her. Right. So some people got kibr. Why I must marry? You know, after the age of 27, the men and women, or the boys and girls, they get used to that single life. Her salary is in her pocket, she's free, no man give her a headache, no children, she enjoy that one. She says, how come I be a servant of that man and I got headache? No, no, no. It is deen. It is ibadah. It's not only about relationship between men and women. It's a package of ibadah. You'll get ajr. You got that khidmatul zawj, to serve your husband and you look after your children. It is a dunya. We're living now for that. Another thing also, many people, they also become a victim of the parents. Parents don't want the girl to marry because she's running the house. She said, I'm looking after parents. No, 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 no. Allah will look after your parents. You marry and you look after your parents. We ask Allah Tabarak wa Ta'ala, may Allah make it easy. I'm very sorry because my time is up. Inshallah, we'll continue with more next time. Shukran jazeelan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله ما لنا رب سواه لا إله